14 episodes later, we're here, we're out front. Thanks for watching. Check out what's going on. Tons of progress out front already. The backyard, minor details to do, and we're finished the backyard. Finishing up the armor stone out back. That's taken care of. Blew the door off my machine last week. That was fun. $2,000 door. Anyway, what are you gonna do? It's my fault. I was the one in it. Like I said, never a dull moment. We're into all the detail work in the back. Waterfalls are going in. Well, they're actually installed now. We're just waiting on the plumbing for those. All of our wires been pulled. Our junction's in. We're just doing some details on the armor. So I'm hoping by end of next week, I'm out of this backyard and we're out front working full time. We've got probably 6-7 weeks out there and it's all really starting to take shape. We can get some fencing in here now. We're gonna be able to close out this part of the project right shortly here. So stay tuned and come check it out. All right, so we're just finishing leveling these rocks, and I'm sure some clients would be okay because it is natural that they're not exactly perfect, but that's not how we do things here. We want everything to be as perfect as possible with the materials that we're using. So especially when you're working on a project like this, it's all the details that are so important, right? So we make sure that the details are done meticulous, clean, and everyone's happy at the end of the day. And that's what's most important, is that your customers are happy and that we're happy with the end result and the work that we're doing. Shows real professionalism in the industry too, I believe. So we used to have this 60P here that Brand Tractor lent us, and I sure wish I had it today because we're just manipulating some of these rocks and leveling them off, and it'd be much easier if I had it here.
What is it that you're actually trying to achieve with the work that you're doing now?
I'm just trying to get these leveled. There's a couple that are out of level. We're just manipulating them back and forth and playing with them with pry bars to kind of just make sure everything's zero. Having fun. One of the reasons why I love this trade is there's never a dull moment. There's always something that you need. You're using different tools, different applications for everything. Everyone does stuff differently, but we're having a little bit of a time here, and like I said, I wish I had that excavator right now because this would be a piece of cake if I had it, but we'll get it done. So as you've seen, putting these armor stones is a challenge, and they're heavy. My machine's got a capacity. They're down at the bottom of a hill. So I figured it out, and couldn't have done it without buddy Justin here. He came by and helped us out with his team, and Justin works with armor stone all the time, a lot more than I do.
So armor stone, you gotta be meticulous with armor stone. You need the right equipment, you need the right guys and the right tools, more importantly. You gotta be safe because it's big stone. So once you put it in, you gotta get it level, you gotta get it nice and tight and bind it so the soil behind it does not come through. You put filter fabric all in the back. You got to have drainage behind your retaining walls. It's imperative and important. If you don't have the drainage, your walls are going to fail. So here we got all the blocks in, nice and level, tight, fabric, and drainage behind them all flowing away, diverting away from the wall. Without the proper tools and the right equipment, walls like this just don't happen. So we came in with the guys, wheelbarrows, and this decorative black stone here. A little dusty right now, but once we get this all watered up and it's rinsed, it looks beautiful, shines nice and black. And that's going to go along all the armor stone as decorative stone around the whole back of the pool here. So when you're building a wall like this out of armor stone, you got to put the filter fabric behind the wall. That keeps the higher grade from falling in towards your interlocking pavers and getting a mess all over the front of the wall. So the fabric goes behind the wall, your gaps are nice and tight, you chisel, you cut, you fabricate it, and then you put your drainage in behind there wrapped with some 3/4 stone and drainage stone. And that is a proper retaining wall done completed, the MWG way.
All right, so finally, we've got a basically completed backyard. The waterfalls are in, the coping's on and buttoned, they're in place. There's electrical that needs done there. All of our interlock is down, minus some lights that are being installed. We're pretty much ready for sand, and this is just, it's a huge relief. We're here, this is all done. Basically, grass, check out the grass. We got green grass, it's already growing, it's already started to take. Fireplaces, gas guys did that, that's done and installed. So we're just waiting plant material back here, turn on some lights and set up some furniture. Yeah, so like I said, we're pretty much done the back. Teams and contractors will come in, and I can't wait for you to see the front. The front is sexy, John. It is so sexy what the guys got going on out there. So that's exciting, and I should get back to work. So why don't we do that? Let's go over there and see what they got going on, and we'll work out front.
What are these things, Mark?
This is Unilock quartz stone, and the color is called basalt. So, made to look very European, obviously. It's a two-part piece, obviously one mold. And yeah, it creates this European old school cobble look, which I absolutely love. I know that they kind of took this from, I believe it was like Belgium or something. Unilock picked this up. And they do the quartz stone, copthorn. I believe there's one other one, Town Hall, I believe they kind of took from that whole.
What's it made of?
So it's all concrete products, but it's wet cast, so it's done differently. Different type of mold, but it gives you this crazy look, and I love the color. Like it's literally, it's called basalt, but it's black. And it looks sharp. So, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. It's pretty hot right now. And as you can see, it's all in the planning. Now we've planned this out, we mapped this out, we know how this goes together, and now this goes that way. And then I got that circle and a water feature and retaining walls and driveways, and never a dull moment, John, never. So for 14 weeks, you've been watching what we've been building here, and we really appreciate you guys all viewing and tuning in. Be sure to go back if you haven't seen all the episodes to check out what we've done and how we got to this point. We're gonna take a short break. We've got 2 months to finish this, so we're gonna take a couple months break and really focus on getting this project all completed. We appreciate all the messages. Be sure to continue sending with any questions or comments you might have. We love that. And in a couple of months, we're gonna be back to show you a finished product here, which will be guaranteed to give you outdoor envy.